A Course in Miracles Audio Lessons Workbook Part 2 Point 13. What is a miracle? This is the introductory theme to lessons 341 to 350. So we'll read this introduction for today's lesson 347. So what is a miracle? A miracle is a correction. It does not create, nor really change at all. It merely looks on devastation and reminds the mind that what it sees is false. It undoes error, but does not attempt to go beyond perception, nor exceed the function of forgiveness. Thus, it stays within time's limits. Yet it paves the way for the return of timelessness and love's awakening, for fear must slip away under the gentle remedy it gives. Paragraph 2. A miracle contains the gift of grace, for it is given and received as one. And thus it illustrates the law of truth the world does not obey, because it fails entirely to understand its ways. A miracle inverts perception, which was upside down before, and thus it ends the strange distortions that were manifest. Now is perception open to the truth. Now is forgiveness seen as justified. Paragraph 3. Forgiveness is the home of miracles. The eyes of Christ deliver them to all they look upon in mercy and in love. Perception stands corrected in his sight, and what was meant to curse has come to bless. Each lily of forgiveness offers all the world the silent miracle of love, and each is laid before the Word of God upon the universal altar to Creator and creation, in the light of perfect purity and endless peace. Paragraph 4. The miracle is taken first on faith, because to ask for it implies the mind has been made ready to conceive of what it cannot see and does not understand. Yet, faith will bring its witnesses to show that what it rested on is really there. And thus, the miracle will justify your faith in it and show it rested on a world more real than what you saw before, a world redeemed from what you thought you saw. Paragraph 5. Miracles fall like drops of healing rain from heaven on a dry and dusty world where starved and thirsty creatures come to die. Now they have water. Now the world is green, and everywhere the signs of life spring up to show that what is born can never die, for what has life has immortality. And now we'll go to lesson 347 for our daily practice. Anger must come from judgment. Judgment is the weapon I would use against myself to keep the miracle away from me. Paragraph 1. Father, I want what goes against my will. and do not want what is my will to have. And we have a footnote that reads, in the Bible, in the book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 19, it reads, "For I do not do the good I want, but the evil I do not want is what I do." In the above passage, the conflict is not between what I want and what I do, but rather is between what I want and my will. Between what I think and what I really want. End of footnote. I'll start again. Paragraph 1. Father, I want what goes against my will, and do not want what is my will to have. Straighten my mind, my Father. It is sick. But you have offered healing, and I choose to claim your gift today. And so I give all judgment to the one you gave to me to judge for me. He sees what I behold, and yet he knows the truth. He looks on pain, and yet he understands it is not real. And in his understanding, it is healed. He gives the miracles my dreams would hide from my awareness. Let him judge today. I do not know my will, but he is sure it is your own. And he will speak for me and call your miracle to come to me. Paragraph 2. Listen today. Be very still and hear the gentle voice of God assuring you that he has judged you as the son he loves. And we have another footnote that reads, in the scriptures in the book of Psalms, chapter 46, verse 10, it reads, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth." In the above reference, rather than being asked to be still and know God's exaltedness, you are asked to be still and hear God's voice, assuring you that he has judged you as the son he loves. And the footnote. And end of lesson 347. Anger must come from judgment. Judgment is the weapon I would use against myself to keep the miracle away from me. Enjoy your healing practice.